Good evening, I'm Josh Lewis. This is Eyewitness News. Improving school safety is top priority for educators around the state. After 2 different instances of violence on school campuses here in the Kanawha Valley, local school officials are taking new security measures to keep your children safe. Here's what we know. Just last week, a St. Albans middle school janitor, David Turner, was arrested for having a gun on campus. Another janitor, this one at Cross Lanes Elementary, was arrested for making terroristic threats. Since the deadly mass shooting at Sandy Hook, police school officials take these types of threats seriously. Eyewitness News reporter Katie Brown has more on what Kanawha County schools are doing to protect children from harm.
For Resource Officer Corporal Paxton Lively.
Over the next few weeks, Warner will be touring all the schools throughout the county to make sure everyone's security standards are up to par. Now, we want to know what you think. What steps do you think can be taken to improve safety at your child's school? Tell us your thoughts. Stop by our Facebook page and join in on the conversation. A Beckley man is in jail tonight after threatening to blow up a Raleigh County business. 26-year-old Travis Lee Persinger is being charged with 3 counts of making false bomb threats. Beckley police responded to 5 bomb threats at a Walmart on Eisenhower Drive earlier this month. Persinger actually worked at that Walmart, and authorities say he told them he only made the threats because he was bored. 2 people are facing drug charges in Kentucky following a meth lab bust this weekend. Boyd County deputies made the bust on State Route 854. Evan Petrus and Lacey Farley were arrested. Deputies say they found 1 active meth lab and several old ones at the property. One group in Cabell County is hard at work trying to fix a problem plaguing a lot of West Virginia schools. Eyewitness News reporter Dan Maddox explains their efforts and introduces us to a woman who says dropping out sent her on a path of destruction.
Other than
finding jobs is horrible. It's horrible.
This is Hannah Falk, and she has no...
Now, if you've dropped out and are looking to complete your high school diploma, Education Matters through the United Way has more information on how to get your GED. For a link, just log on to our website, WCHSTV.com. High school students with a military future in their eyes were able to speak with Congresswoman Shelley Moore Capito today. Capito hosted Academy Days, giving students an opportunity to learn about admissions to U.S. service academies. Academy Days are a recruiting tool for those academies. Representatives from the Air Force, Army, Naval, Coast Guard, and Marine academies all attended the event.
They have all the packets and information you could ever need information on. So if you ever like all the benefits and the money and all that information.
Another Academy Day will be held next Sunday at 2 o'clock at Hedgesville High School. Celebrating the freedom to seek and express ideas. That was the theme at one library in our region today. The Boyd County Library has a display recognizing this as Banned Books Week. The American Library Association promotes the ability to choose your reading material, even if it might be considered unpopular, and stresses the importance of those books being available to everyone. To help encourage that, Boyd Library goers can guess what books certain quotes come from, and if they're right, they can win the book. The challenge runs all week. Well, it's now the second day of a hostage situation at Kenya's Westgate Mall. Saturday's shooting massacre left 68 people dead and more than 100 wounded. The al-Qaeda-linked group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the gruesome attack. Now, several gunmen are holding about 30 people hostage inside the mall. Katie Murray has the latest.
I feel the pain of every life we have lost.
The names of the gunmen involved in the attack were listed on Twitter, and 3 of the alleged hostage takers are American. The State Department is still working on confirming this information, but said they are becoming more confident American citizens were involved. One city in our region was home to a major skateboarding competition this weekend. Cone Fest wrapped up today in Ashland. 42 racers from as far away as California, Canada, and even the United Kingdom competed as they weaved in and out of cones while racing downhill. Some pretty big names were there, including the world's #1 ranked slalom skateboarder. Organizers say the event has gained international traction and they've felt the pressure.
Exciting and intimidating, especially being the head organizer. If things go wrong, there are a lot of eyes looking at Ashland right now.
This is the 9th year for the event, which is one of the largest downhill skateboard competitions in the world. Dozens of people came out to the state capitol to show off their wheels. The 33rd All Ford Show in Chili Bash was hosted here in Charleston today. And as you could imagine, all the cars were Ford models, everything from Model Ts to Ford GTs, and of course, plenty of Mustangs. For many, this wasn't their first time showing off their ride.
This is maybe the second or third show that we come out to this summer. We really like getting out and going to shows.
Prizes were given to the winners. With a public life spanning 7 decades, he's a political institution in West Virginia. In this week's Remember When segment, Eyewitness News contributor Heath Harrison takes a look back at the career of former Congressman and West Virginia Secretary of State Ken Heckler, who celebrated his 99th birthday on Friday. A longtime social justice crusader, Heckler is well known for his efforts in fighting for mine safety, civil rights, and environmental causes. For an interview with Heckler and to view vintage campaign spots and footage from his career, visit the Remember When section of our website. Do you trust your government? Sound off in this week's Say What segment next on Eyewitness News.